So Cody Brundage versus Eryk McConico.
What an interesting fight.
I am going to go with Brundage, obviously. Well, not obviously. I don't know what you went with, but
Yeah, I have also gone for Brundage. I think he's just a bit better. I think he's just a bit more experienced. Maybe a bit underrated, maybe.
Are you sure you don't want to go with Eryk McConico?
No, the reason I'm going to go Brundage is McConico has lost I'm pretty sure all of his fights by knockout. And Brundage, I think he just knocks him out, to be honest. I really do believe it.
What is his record? Is he like...
Who McConico? It's 9-3.
Okay, alright, well... No, yeah, I am off with Brundage, even though Brundage is like a certified can. I am off with him, probably by KO as well.
I think Brundage KO. I think Brundage KO. That's my pick.
Probably in the first. I think he actually outdoes Ruziboev.
Yeah, probably.
Because I think it was with Brundage, he's actually a bit of like a marauder. He actually like...
No, he's a bit tough. No, definitely tough.
Swinging in that.
I think he's just... Yeah, I think he gets it done.
Tough against who, though? Like...
Huh?
Tough against who?
Yeah, like Marquez and that, but, you know... I still think he gets it done.
Yeah. It's definitely still worse than Marquez in this guy, but yeah. We'll just go on to the next one because I don't really want to talk about that one anymore. Gabriella Fernandez versus Julius Stoliarenko.
Am I right to start off with this one?
Yeah, go on.
I think Gabriella Fernandez easily gets this one done.
No, yeah, I agree.
We're talking about Julius Stoliarenko, someone that's been outclassed by Molly McCann. Like,
did she?
I'm pretty sure. Right? Maybe she did.
She might have been. I don't know if she did.
Bit of research.
Woman on the card. I think that's the other woman on the card. I think she actually beat Molly McCann.
Actually, I think she did suffer, actually. You're right. The armbar, maybe.
Does that change your prediction?
It doesn't. Julius Stoliarenko is straight, just arse, to be honest. I'm picking Gabriel Fernandez. I don't know. I'm picking Fernandez by finish. I'm just going to say it.
No, I was thinking that she might sub her because she does have a lot of submission losses, Stoliarenko, so... And Fernandez actually looks alright.
No, I think she does get it done. She's Brazilian as well, right? So definitely knows the arts of jiu-jitsu. So.
No, yeah, I think we're off for the same one here again. I think I'll put submission or decision, but I could definitely see her just subbing her.
Yeah, I just put by finish. That's what I think.
Yeah. We'll go on to the next one then.
Yeah.
Uros versus Gilbert Urbina.
I think this is a closer fight than what a lot of people think. But saying that, Uros knocks him out.
Yeah.
I think Uros gets a finish, is what I'm saying.
I've put knockout. I've put Uros knockout.
Yeah.
So I do... Again, it's been identical so far, but...
Well, got to remember, Uros
knocks out Urbina.
Has never seen the scorecards. So, just saying.
Really?
Uros
even when he's lost?
Yeah, even when he's lost.
Why do they call him the doctor?
Exactly. So, I don't think this fight goes the distance, that's for sure. And I think Uros
No, I just... If you get knocked out by Trays and Gore, then I just can't. I genuinely just can't.
Yeah.
Trust you to beat anyone.
Yeah. Uros has a lot more knocking out potential than Trajan Gore, so...
He's not in that bad Medic either. I'm pretty sure he's lost to some decent people.
It's just a bit inconsistent.
After his last fight, Soriano. Soriano was a bad one. But...
Yeah, that's a bad one. That is a bad one.
But yeah, no, I'm off with the same thing. Uros Medic's knockout.
Shall we move on to the next fight? A woman's fight again? I believe.
Yeah, Joselyne Edwards versus Priscila Cachoeira. I mean, I think we're both off with Joselyne Edwards. I'm pretty sure.
We are both off with Joselyne Edwards here.
Do you have a certain prediction?
Well, I think the key to victory, I believe Joselyne Edwards gets it done by decision. Personally.
No, yeah, I agree. I think we've literally got identical predictions so far, even with the ways to get it.
You're not wrong. We have not talked about this before, but I think we have got identical predictions so far.
I mean, we'll move on. I don't even want to talk about that one, to be honest. Elijah Smith versus Toshiomi Kazama.
Oh, yeah. This is one of my most confident picks on the card. I'm saying Elijah Smith by knockout, probably in the first. That's a prediction.
What, like, on the feet, or...?
Yeah, I think Elijah Smith can just knock him out on the feet.
I'm also thinking knockout from Elijah Smith, but I think you'll get him down and ground and pound him pretty easily.
Okay, I think some of Elijah Smith's wins are actually all right. To be fair,
the guys against it does have like a lot of submissions, so maybe you won't want to get it down.
But I just think the Tao win's quite underrated for Elijah Smith. The only person to beat Tao, actually.
Tao.
The guy with the face tattoo, like tribal face tattoo. The one Road to China.
Oh, the one, yeah, Road to China, yeah.
Yeah, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Road to the UFC. Road to the UFC.
Road to fucking China.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. What, he actually has... Wait, who has a win over him? Elijah Smith?
Yeah, he's the only person to ever beat him, so...
No, yeah, he actually is alright as well. Like,
yeah.
I don't like him.
I don't like him as a human, but he's a good fighter, so...
Yeah, at least against the people that he's coming against, he is.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, no, I think he gets a knockout, to be honest, as well.
I think he comes in round
pretty
one as
confident
well, to be honest. But,
yeah, no, the other guy's pretty solid. I've seen a lot of his losses come by knockout.
I agree.
Early on as well. But yeah, on to the next one, Julius Walker versus Raffael Cerqueira.
And I'm again quite confident, to be honest. I think Julius Walker is a massive favourite, but Raffael Cerqueira, I've watched both of his first two fights, looks like he doesn't want to be there. Just to put it simply.
Yeah, but you have to look at who he's lost against, though. You do have to consider.
No, and one of them is Ibo Aslan. That's aged awfully. So...
No, it has. Who else has he lost to? He lost to...
Bukowskis or whatever his name is. Modestus.
Oh, yeah, Modestus, yeah.
But...
Yeah, no, that's not great, is it? That's where that one was a knockout as well.
Yeah, it was a knockout.
Yeah, but the thing is, like... I don't know if Julius Walker's the kind of guy to, like, knock him out.
Well, I didn't think...
So, like, could he, like...
I don't think Modestas was the type of person to knock someone out, but I saw it happen.
No, yeah, you're not wrong. No, you're really not wrong.
I think Julius Walker gets it done by... I think Cerqueira comes into the UFC, goes 0-3, all by knockout, and leaves the UFC. That's just my personal prediction.
I've also put it by knockout as well, because I do think... He did lose against Alonzo Menefield in his last fight, which I did think he won the fight, to be honest.
Bit of a prospect killer, though, Alonzo Menefield, so... You know.
No, he is. And Julius Walker is like... It was one of the lowest level fights I've seen, but he was against a Menefield, who was actually alright.
Yeah.
Who's actually... I won't say he's alright, but he wins fights.
He makes it tricky, for sure.
Yeah. And Cerqueira, he's just can level.
He is. I think... Well, like you said, I think we have quite similar predictions so far, but let's get on to... We're on to the main card now, right? I believe.
I think we've got... I mean, this might be on the main card, I'm not sure. Eryk Hernandez versus Christine Leroy Duncan.
Yeah, start the main card. What are you thinking?
Yeah, no, I'm going to go with Leroy Duncan by knockout or decision. I think either one of them.
I agree. I think that's a safe pick.
It is.
I went a bit more unsafe. I think Christian Leroy Duncan decision.
Okay.
I just think he's so boring.
I think that is the one I'm edging towards. No, I am edging towards that because... actually, I think I'm edging towards knockout. I'm not going to lie to you.
Well, Pulev looked good in his last weekend, right? But again, he
did, and that's probably why... Yeah, but that is why Leroy Duncan, I think, had a boring performance because he knew like he would be dangerous.
Yeah, true. But you have to look at the people who's knocked out, right? Todorovic, Tululin, Ribeiro, like... Not great people.
Yeah, no, it's not great. It isn't great, and he did lose to Armin Petrosian on decision as well, so he could actually just lose this fight pretty easily.
I just think Eryk Hernandez is horrendous.
He is 38 years old, pushing 39.
I think...
Coming off a win over Chris Weidman or something.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. I think Kristen Leroy Duncan, just the younger, more athletic fighter in this fight, should just easily get it done.
Yeah, no. I think...
But I hope he gets it done in fashion, to be honest.
As I say, knockout decision. I'm not too sure which one, but I know he'll get one of them.
I'm going to pick decision, but I hope that he actually gets a knockout. But I feel like he's just getting fed to the cans right now. So.
He's the king of the cans, but yeah, we'll move on to the next one then. Miles Johns versus Gene Matsumoto.
Miles Johns versus Gene Matsumoto. Well, I've actually cashed a bet on Font beating Matsumoto, actually.
Not a bad loss, though.
It's not. And I think Font is a lot better than Miles Johns. I don't think Miles Johns is bad, but I think Matsumoto made that fight very competitive, and I think...
No, it did. I do think Font won 2-1, in my opinion.
I agree.
But it was a split, so at least the judge saw it towards Matsumoto.
I think Gene Matsumoto is just...
That's his only loss.
I think he's just got more tools in this fight. I think he's young as well, right? Matsumoto, I'm pretty confident on.
I think he is like 23, 24.
Yeah, so I'll have a look quick. But he's what? Yeah, he's what, 24, I think. But I know he's 25.
Yeah, he's got really good grappling, and he's got pretty good leg kicks as well.
Yeah, I think, yeah, exactly. Leg kicks and just... I think he's just quite all-rounded. I think he's decently good everywhere. Not exactly fantastic anywhere, but pretty good everywhere, I would say.
Yeah, he did go to war with Rakatona, though. I feel like that needs to be mentioned.
Yeah, and that hasn't aged well. Obviously, Rakatona has just been finished in his last fight. Pretty easily. So, not great, but... I don't know, Miles Johns could get it done, but I'm going to pick Gene Matsumoto decision. That's my pick.
I've put submission or decision, so like...
I could see a sub.
I'm not too confident in either of them. I just think... If I had to lean towards one of them, I would say decision, I think.
Yeah. To be honest, this is just in this fight in general one of my most unconfident picks, to be honest. I think it's quite a close fight.
What, for Mas... I think Matsumoto definitely wins, but I think like it will be competitive.
Okay. That's fair.
But yeah, on to the next one. We've got Andre Fili versus C-Rod.
It should be C-Rod.
No, it should be, but C-Rod loses to people that he should beat, and he beats people that are highly rated prospects, and Fili's not a prospect.
He's not. C-Rod is notoriously inconsistent, but I've got to pick him. I've got to pick him here.
But you've just got to hope he beats like the Andre Filis of the world, if he's beating all these prospects.
Yeah, Fili's not exactly a fighter I rate, to be honest. I think Andre Fili is pretty mid to say the least, to be honest. I'm
not going to pick him to finish Fili though. I will just go with decision because...
I agree. I don't think C-Rod has the most finishing potential. Yeah.
No, he doesn't. He really doesn't. The only way he'll finish someone is if they gas out, wasn't it? I don't even know if he finishes them when they gas out.
All of Fili's losses are actually somewhat respectable, but at the end of the day, he's lost them all. So
yeah,
and
you don't get points for losing, I guess.
Yeah, I think, and I don't think C-Rod's a horrible loss either.
No, yeah, I was gonna say, I think that would be another respectable loss on his record. So.
Yeah, and I think he just lost to count them up. So I'm gonna agree with you here. I know it's a bit boring that I've got the same pick again, but I have to go C-Rod decision. I
think we have got the exact same prediction basically on every single fight so far. Not even just like the pairs.
Yeah, not even just the picks as well. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, we'll go into the feature fight. What's that?
Wait, is this the feature
fight? I don't know how to say that. What is it? I think it is. That's why I'm tripping out a little bit.
Surely not. No disrespect.
But Lucindo versus Hill is the feature fight on this card.
Oh, no disrespect, but I'm not looking forward to this fight, to be honest.
No, but no one ever is. But they just want to add it there anyway, just because like, why not?
Yeah.
I think Angela Hill could win, but I'm off with Lucindo. Because I just think it's the new age of MMA, and Angela Hill... At the end of the day, Angela Hill has claimed that she deserves a title shot after this win, so I don't think she's in the right headspace for this one.
I agree. I think that's outrageous, first of all. Second of all, I think it's again going to sound boring. I think Angela Hill has a chance, but I just think Lucindo, like you say, younger fighter, more hungry in my opinion. And Angela Hill, I mean, she's not just older; she's 40. You know, this is her last chance.
She is 40. Like, people say that as a joke sometimes, but like, she is 40.
This is literally her last chance, and I think sadly it comes to an
end. But maybe that will give her more motivation. Because she does think she gets a title shot after this, so maybe she's got a lot of motivation in this fight.
No, it definitely might help her, and I do think there is hope for her in this fight, but I just think Lucindo's a bit too... I just don't think stylistically it's a great matchup for Angela Hill. I think Lucindo's quite good at the things that
I think it could be a close fight, and I think the judges will give it to her if it's close as well.
Exactly, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, no, we'll just go with Lucindo by decision. That's what I'm offering anyway.
I also said Lucindo by decision as well.
Yeah, I don't think there's any finishing potential.
I think next fight is very interesting though, so I'm quite excited to get onto that.
Yeah, the co-main event, Steve Erceg versus Ode Osbourne.
Will Steve Erceg's losing streak come to an end here?
Or does it carry on and become the new Reyes of the division?
You'd really hope
this
not.
This will be like the Ryan Spann loss to Reyes.
It would. No, it's actually exactly like that, actually.
It doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but it will just somehow happen.
I believe Ode Osbourne's on short notice as well in this fight.
Is he?
Steve Erceg was
I kind of
supposed
like
to...
that.
Yeah, he was booked to fight Alex Perez, but he... I don't know if he got injured or what, but I guess Alex Perez pulled out, so... Yeah.
Yeah.
But a big chance for Ode Osbourne to go into the... I don't think he's in the rankings yet, so big chance for him to go into the rankings if he's not in them yet.
I don't want to see that. Like, I think either way, I think this should just be an easy Steve Erceg win, to be honest. I don't know about you.
Look.
I'm thinking knockout, to be honest. That's what I'm thinking.
This is what I wrote down, right? Obviously, Ode Osbourne had 3 losses before his win that he just got, which isn't great. But I do think my pick is Steve Erceg because he's more skilled, he's more proven, and he's just better at everything in my head, right? I believe Steve Erceg is just a better fighter than Ode Osbourne, so he should get it done. It all just depends on the headspace because Ode Osbourne, I'm not ruling out that he could get a knockout in him, to be honest. I'm really not ruling it out.
We do need to remember that Erceg's last fight was against Brandon Moreno. This is a huge step down.
No, he fought King Kai France, did he not? Or was that before?
Nah, that was before.
Oh, that was before, okay.
He had a bounce back against Moreno, and I think he did actually get a round off him as well.
But is it something to float about, really? Just one round?
He didn't look like a fish out of water. I feel like Moreno easily finishes Osbourne, to be honest.
He didn't, but he did get knocked down by Brandon Moreno, which still isn't fantastic. But
yeah.
I do agree with you, though. Steve Erceg should just, on every level, be a better fighter than someone like Ode Osbourne. And to be honest, if we're using your analogy of the Ryan Spann for Reyes, I think Ode Osbourne's lower than Ryan Spann in this weight class, pound for pound.
No, he is. And that's not a conversation, but...
Yeah.
I think if Erceg doesn't knock Osbourne out, he should probably just retire anyway, because I don't think he's ever going to be a top guy.
I've went for Steve Erceg,
a top contender,
decision or knockout, but you would really hope he can knock
I've put the exact same thing, yeah, that's actually what I've put, but I'm banking that he will knock him out, because it's concerning if he doesn't.
If I was a betting man, I would put a Steve Erceg knockout. Not sure what the line or number would be at that.
We know you are a betting man, so what would you do?
No. Retirement.
All right, well...
Big fight.
We'll get into the main event then.
Well, it's not really that big, the fight, but it's the main event.
But there is stuff to talk about in this fight, because it is actually an interesting one.
It is an interesting one. Should it be a main event? That's a different conversation, but we're here. 9th versus 10th. In the middleweight division.
I will say, I am off with Hernandez. I don't know what you're off with.
Well, we are going different here.
Okay, the first opposing pick. I know Dolidze is a 2-1 underdog, or nearly 3-1 underdog, so he's really not got much of a chance of winning this, on odds.
I
But
think
I
it's
do
actually.
think it's a 50-50 fight.
I think Dolidze has just. I understand the fluffy why he's a favourite, right? I totally understand it, but
Yeah.
I think Dolidze is just a bit more like is being fighting the top guys.
No,
Well,
but
well, Vittori isn't great, but he's still a top guy in the division at the end of the day, or was. So, and Dolidze obviously out decision.
You wanna know why? Like, I think Hernandez should definitely win this. Because I was actually on the Dolidze train for a little while, but then I just kind of recalled like what Dolidze has looked like in all his fights in the UFC that I've seen. And, well, if we go in like the last 5, he lost to Vittori on decision. The first one, which I thought he won, but they didn't give it to him, 3-rounder. Then he lost to Mavov in a fight where they both look shit. And I know Mavov's like seen as pretty good, but I've never been big on a Mavov, to be honest, and I think Dolidze looked horror in that fight, and he still managed to make it close.
Not big on a Mavov. Yeah, neither am I, to be honest.
I'm not. I'm really not. Yeah. I know a lot of people are, but I'm not.
I'm with you there.
Then he decisions Anthony Smith, which at least he won, but
no
again, I would hope you'd be finishing. No, yeah, you really should be finishing him.
Why
then he wins. He beats Kevin Holland via rib injury at the end of the round. He can't continue because of his ribs. He was controlling him before that as well, so you'd have to consider that. But
well, we've just seen
Kevin Holland always gets controlled. No, and he just lost a D-Rod as well, so that's one thing for you. And he made it competitive with Marvin Vittori in his last fight.
He did, but he definitely won.
Win, he did, but Vittori still got like 2 rounds, which is a problem.
It is. I hear what you're saying, and Fluffy is coming off, in my opinion, a very good win. Right? I think beating Brendan Allen's a good win.
It is.
I have nothing against that win, but his wins before that, I think are overrated, in my opinion. Beating Michel Pereira, I think
it was dominant. No, it was dominant.
It was dominant, impressive fashion, but I think Michel Pereira is just. I just don't think he's good, to be honest. I think he's an athletic freak.
No, he isn't.
Just isn't very good.
He's a 1-round fighter.
And then he subbed Kopolov.
It's not bad. Wait, no, he just lost to Palakostra, actually.
Exactly.
That is a bad one. But
I'm not going to hate on his wins. It's just beating the people he's against, right? So I can't hate on his wins too much. But I think he's overrated in this fight. I think he's been on a good little streak, but I think Dolidze, stylistically, is going to just be tricky. I don't think he's going to be able to just get Dolidze down.
I do. And I think he subs him.
That's where the whole prediction changes, really. I just believe... You think he subs him?
This is how I see it. I genuinely think he might be... I think he's even on the feet, if not favoured in Fluffy's way. I don't rate Dolidze at all on the feet, and I don't think Fluffy's great on the feet either. I'll say it's 50-50 on the feet. That's what I'll say. But I do think he can take him down, and I think he will sub him.
It's fair. I just think Dolidze's, in my head, a bit bigger than Hernandez, right?
I mean, Rodolfo Vieira is like a jiu-jitsu champion or some shit. Like, he's got loads of accolades in jiu-jitsu, Rodolfo Vieira, and he got subbed by Hernandez.
He got subbed by Hernandez?
I know Dolidze's... Yeah. He got Armin guillotine choked.
No, it is impressive, that.
And
he has 5 rounds to find it, right? So
he does. And I think his cardio is actually pretty good. Dolidze's cardio is kind of horror, to be honest. It's not tragic, but he does slow down a lot in his fights.
Fluffy's actually beat Brendan Allen twice in his career, hasn't he? So.
Yeah, I know, yeah. I just think he's got more ways to win. I think he could outstrike him in range.
Yeah,
or just outstrike him over 5.
Because Fluffy...
And I know people say...
He has good wins.
No, he does. And people say Dolidze is tricky and like he's not going to get him down and that because he has got tricky grappling. But so does a lot of people. Well, so does Rodolfo Vieira, and so does Brendan Allen. I think Brendan Allen's a far better grappler than Dolidze, and
True.
Hernandez beat him. It was a tricky fight, but it is going to be tricky when you're facing someone else that's a good grappler.
I'm going to stick with my pick, but you make a good case for Fluffy. I'm picking Dolidze just based on a lot of things. I think he's just a bit... I don't know, maybe it's a hot take that he's just not going to be able to get him down as much, but I just think he's going to be a bit strong. Like, I feel like Dolidze is quite strong in the clinch and things like that, and I think he's just going to make it a bit of a dirty fight. Well, that's what he has to do, right? He has to make it a dirty, scrappy fight to win, really.
So you think he's going to win how? Like,
I believe he gets a decision.
I mean, I can see it. I think it's possible. It definitely is possible. I think it's a bit of a 60-40 split.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be dominant at all, but I think Fluffy will be in the fight 100%, but I think Dolidze just has the experience over 5 rounds. I mean, Fluffy does have 5-round fights, but in fact, I think Fluffy's actually fought 5-round fights in his last 2 fights, to be fair to him.
Nah, the Brendan Allen one was 3-rounder.
Oh, it was, yeah. Yeah, I like Dolidze's 5 rounds.
The Cerqueira one was a 5-rounder, though.
Which one, sorry?
The Michel Pereira one was a 5-rounder, I guess.
Yeah, he finished him in the 5th, right? So it shows like he does have some cardio.
Yeah.
Not like he had to do much in that fight, though, right? He was just kind of on top, and Michel Pereira just wasn't really moving.
Yeah, no. He was just toying with him, but...
Yeah, like he could have finished him at any point in that fight. I really do feel like that, but... I'm going to pick Dolidze on a close 3-2 decision. That's going to be my pick.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I can see it. As I say, I just think Hernandez will be able to get him down, but that is literally the deciding factor in this fight, whether he can get him down or not. If he can't get him down, he probably does end up losing, to be honest.
No, yeah, I agree. I think it's going to be an interesting fight, though. I think there's a very good for either fighter if they win. Especially Fluffy. If Fluffy Hernandez gets it done, then...
Oh, yeah. If Fluffy beats Dolidze, it's probably like... They'll probably give him a big fight, maybe a title eliminator, to be honest.
Yeah, no, honestly, yeah. And if he beats Dolidze, he's very deserving of that, to be honest. He's been on a very good streak.
What if Dolidze wins?
Dolidze wins, then... I don't know what you do for him next, to be honest.
Maybe if Imavov loses to Cachoeira, which I think he will, maybe do the rematch or something. I'm not sure.
I think the middleweight division is just very interesting in that respect.
No, it is. It has got a lot better.
Yeah, it's a lot to play for, really. So every win is very big.
Yeah, well, we'll do another video for like the recap of it and see which one of us got it right. Maybe a clean sweep of the card.
Well,
I feel like the result was an underdog win, so
yeah, we're going to be wrong somewhere.
One of us could.
But I will say this: we have the same pick for every fight except from the main event. So.
Yeah, I think that's quite a rare thing. I don't think that'll happen again, to be honest.
No, I don't think it will either. It's just a card with a lot of big favourites
for a long time.
I do see a lot of finishes.
I feel like we do always have a lot of. No, yeah, same.
But
we usually have quite a lot of opposing picks, to be fair.
No, we do. I think obviously the week after this is a big card, and I think we'll have a lot of opposing picks on that card, to be honest.
Yeah. Chimaev Duplessis, I know we're going to be split on that one.
What number is it? UFC 3? I don't know.
319?
It might be, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 319. I think...
That'll be an interesting one.
I do. I think even the main event could go against each other. I don't know. But...
I think, as it stands, I am currently edging towards Duplessis. And I'm not even just saying that, like I genuinely am.
I'm edging towards Chimaev right now, so...
But yeah, that's the discussion for another day, isn't it?
That is a discussion for another day. But yeah,
we'll do the recap after the event, see what happened.
Just see that we're just wrong about everything.
That's about it. Yeah. But yeah, that's about it. We'll end it there then.
That is it. But yeah. Good little... that is it.
Alright.